thought he was joking at first. We were sitting in my kitchen at 2 a.m., lights off, coffee going cold. He kept glancing at the windows like he expected something to be standing outside. "If I ever show up at your place unannounced," he said calmly, "don't open the door." I laughed. Then he added, "If I beg you, if I sound scared, you have to kill me." That's when I stopped laughing. He told me about a hiking trip up north. Deep forest, no trails, no markers, trees so identical you could walk for hours and never know you were moving. On the third day, he realized something was following him, not chasing him, matching his pace. When he stopped, it stopped. When he walked, it walked. Eventually, he saw it, standing between two trees, almost human, too tall, arms slightly too long. Its head was tilted, like it was listening. When it spoke, it used his voice, but the words were wrong, like language learned by watching someone through glass. That night, it stood outside his tent, didn't touch it, just practiced, repeating his name again and again, calm, panicked, angry, laughing. By morning, there were 2 sets of footprints leaving the campsite. Only one set came back. Before he left my apartment, he grabbed my wrist. "If I come to you," he said, "it means it worked." 2 days later, he stopped answering. A week later, I got a text. "Can I crash at yours tonight?" No punctuation, no nickname. Then a knock. 3 slow taps. His voice from the hallway said, "I know you're awake." I didn't move. Something shifted outside the door. Softly, it said, "I told you this would happen." At 4:12 a.m., I got one last message. "It's better at being me now." The doctor called it auditory processing lag. My son Danny had an experimental cochlear implant. The doctor said sounds might reach his brain a few seconds late, like bad Bluetooth. But it wasn't late. It was early. One afternoon, Danny mimicked the sound of a chair scraping upstairs. 2 minutes later, our neighbor dragged a chair across her floor. We tested it. Danny mimicked the fridge turning on. 2 minutes later, it did. My text notification. 2 minutes later, my phone lit up. Then one night at 9:40 p.m., Danny froze. He dropped his toy. His shoulders tensed. He made a sound I'd never heard before. A sharp crack. Then a wet, heavy thud. Then silence. Then he screamed. But it wasn't his scream. It was mine. Pure terror, begging, screaming no. Then another sound. Wet, rhythmic, like something heavy hitting the floor again and again. Danny stared at the front door. He mimicked a siren, distant, getting closer. I checked the clock. 9:41 p.m. I had less than a minute. I grabbed him. He didn't move. Then he made one final sound. The click-clack of a shotgun slide. My shotgun, locked in a safe, in the garage. I heard the garage door opener hum, not from Danny, from the garage. The door handle started to turn. Danny covered his ears. He didn't want to hear what came next. My mother was 11 years old when it happened. She rode her blue bike to a grocery store near her house. Candy aisle, quiet afternoon. A man started talking to her. Average height, average face, nothing memorable. He guessed her weight by lifting her and insisted on buying her candy. Asked her to wait outside. He didn't want to be seen with her. In the parking lot, he showed her his car, a tan Volkswagen Beetle, parked far from the store, passenger door facing away. He asked her to sit inside. Something finally clicked. She said her mom was waiting. He didn't argue. She rode home as fast as she could. She didn't tell anyone. Years later, she was watching TV when they showed a picture. A tan Volkswagen Beetle. Ted Bundy's. Her heart sank. She never knew if it was him, but she knows this. If she hadn't taken her bike, she wouldn't be here to tell the story.